What's up fam, it's askpRoy. Welcome back to my channel. I'm filming an update video. I've been getting so many requests on how I keep my hair moisturized, what am I doing to make sure that my hair color is not breaking off, how do I keep my blonde looking so good. Just a lot of questions dealing with this hair color. Color treated naturals always have an issue, and I'm not gonna say always, but majority of us have issues with moisture retention, and I'm not having that issue because I do certain things in order to keep my hair moisturized. The biggest thing for me is deep conditioning, and I mean, I'm coming to you all with a series of deep conditioning, deep conversations, but it's because I deep condition every single week that I'm able to do something like that. I do not skip out on deep conditioning at all. That's something that is important in my regimen. The first thing I would advise for anybody who wants healthy hair is to develop a regimen. This is a way that you conduct your hair wash day every single time. That means you don't deviate from it. You might add some things or whatever, but you are consistent in your hair care routine. You consistently take care of your hair. There are some things that you do. So for my regimen, I particularly wash, then I condition, then I always deep condition, and I don't ever skip that step. And I wash my hair every week, so I deep condition every week. So there are times where I'm just like, you know what, maybe I don't want to condition today, I'll just deep condition instead. I might skip that step, but I will never skip my deep conditioning step because that is something that is important to me because I know I need that extra moisture with this hair color. I always use a leave-in. Leave-ins are important. Leave-in conditioners are very important in your hair. That just keeps that extra moisture in. Then you follow it up with your styler, whether it be a foam, whether it be a cream, whether it be a whatever. And then you set it, then you take it down. I use a little bit of oil to take my hair down, and then I wear my style. So I think that's it for pretty much what I do to keep my hair moisturized. That's how I keep my hair moisturized. I sleep on a pillow bonnet by Hair Routine at night, or you can use a bonnet, or you can use a scarf, however you want to retain your moisture, but that's what I do. And when I'm taking a shower, instead of wearing a shower cap, I typically go in there with nothing on my hair just so that I can get a little bit of moisture in my hair. If I feel like it's being dry or getting dry, then I might spritz some water. You know, water is like the number one. That's my go-to. So I'll spritz a little water on my hair, and it'll give me just a little bit of moisture, and then you seal it with an oil. I like to do that often. And yeah, since I wash my hair every week and I deep condition my hair every week, my hair has been extremely moisturized. Like I haven't had to moisturize my hair in maybe 3 days, about 3 or 4 days. I haven't put any extra product on my hair. I just let it be. And of course, you know, it's getting to the time where I need to wash anyway. So I'll wash my hair soon, and I'll infuse that moisture right back into my hair, and it won't be a problem. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I do to keep the moisture in my hair. And of course, I don't use all of these products at the same time. That's ridiculous. You know, you just pick and choose from the stash, see which ones you want to use, and then you just keep using them. You know, I use other products too. There are other products that I use. So when you see my videos, you know that I'm not married to just them. I still use other products, but these are the ones that, you know, I will always reach for. If I see it on my shelf, I'm going to reach for that. I'm going to use it because I know that they work. A lot of people ask, how do you know what products to use for your hair? It's really trial and error. You never know what it can do for your hair until you use it. Like I wasn't introduced to some of these products until recently. And I mean, of course I still have my holy grail stuff that I've used for years and years, but there are times where you'll find other products throughout your journey that really do work well, and things that you know that you will repurchase, things that you know that work well on your hair. My biggest advice is just to make sure that you retain moisture in your hair, spritz your hair with water, deep condition your hair, use something that is of a moisturizing type of product. Make sure you have water in the products. If it doesn't say water as the first ingredient, then it's not moisturizing. So make sure you use something that has water as its first ingredient. Use that in your hair. You don't have to overload your hair with products, but you do need to just know your hair. You know when your hair feels dry. Like I can't tell you that your hair is dry. I might look at it and say, oh, your hair is dry, but sometimes that's just how the luster of your hair looks. It might not be as shiny or anything, but you know your hair is very well moisturized. So you need to figure out what it looks like when your hair is moisturized. What does your hair feel like when it's moisturized? And if you feel like that moisture is escaping your hair, take preventative measures. Use a leave-in in the middle of the week and stretch it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to just use it only on wash day. You have to figure out your hair regimen. Build your hair regimen. Make it specific to you. And if you're color treated, just as I am, make sure that you're taking that extra step to take care of your hair. You can't just leave your hair by the wayside once you get it colored. You cannot do that, because your hair is not going to love you. You want your hair to love you, and it can only love you if you love it. So you have to take care of your hair. And my biggest thing, anybody that has seen me speak or has asked me this in person, what is the first thing I tell you to do? Drink water. You need to be drinking water. Don't go out here drinking this pop. Don't go out here drinking all these fruit juices and stuff. You need to drink water. Inside out. Whatever you're feeding your body in the inside, that's what's going to come out on your hair, your nails, everything, your skin. Drink water. Please drink water. That is the #1 source of moisture for anything. Drink water. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body, and then your hair will be well taken care of as well. As you can see, my hair is growing out just a little bit, but the thing is, with the color, she did such a good job at making sure that it was kind of darker at the roots that you can't really tell. So that's a good thing for me. And even with the blonde, in the inside, it's still the red color. So it's amazing how it's growing out, and it looks good. I want the best for you guys. I want you guys to love your hair and take care of your hair. And just know that just because you have color in your hair doesn't mean that your hair is going to break off or be damaged. That doesn't mean that. But I do highly advise that if you decide that you want to get color, make sure you go to a stylist first. At least get a consultation. You don't have to necessarily get your hair colored there. You can still use a box if you would like. But I would highly suggest going just to talk to them about your hair, especially if you don't really know much about your hair. You don't know the porosity. You don't know how it responds to certain products. You don't know anything. You need to go talk to them just so you can get that consultation, so they can give you suggestions, especially when it comes to lifting, just so you can know. You know, knowledge is power, and you're more empowered when you know things and when you ask those questions than you are when you just assume that, oh, okay, well, I see such and such doing that on YouTube, I can do that too. That's not it. I still highly encourage you to go get your hair professionally colored. I can't stress that enough. I cannot stress that enough. And I do want to say for the record that I did not have to bleach my hair to get this blonde. When I went in with Cream of Nature, they just used the honey blonde on my hair. I think from the process that I had before, you might see lighter sections. And actually my hair was bleached prior to me going in the first time, but by the time I went back, we had cut all of that off. So that was gone. So it was pretty much from the box, no bleach whatsoever. It just takes a little bit more time in lifting. So that's just more sitting time for you to get your hair this color. Again, my hair color is honey blonde at the top and red copper back here. So honey blonde, red copper, both by Cream of Nature. I think I've answered every single question in regards to my hair color and how I keep it moisturized. Like I said, if I didn't, make sure you leave those down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to keep up with me on all of my social media. I am askpRoy everywhere, and I also run my own blog, stillfeatherlaceelephant.com, so make sure you stop by there and see more inspiration, get more information. It's full of just a lot. I think you guys will be blown away if you go and visit it. So thank you so much, and until next time, fam, peace.